We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
DJ LeMahieu is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded softly to the right. Murphy in the hole. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. In there, 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Mark Reynolds would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Mark Reynolds. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Ball 2. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Oh, and Reynolds doesn't miss this one. High and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. David Dahl is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot back up the middle. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder Adam Eaton.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Parra. And that's the first out of the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Eaton is under it. 1 out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Harper has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that... Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him.
Bryce Harper.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Reynolds is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a flare out toward right center. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zimmerman has room in foul territory. Oh, he can't hold on to it. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor moves over. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Reynolds. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Harper ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. For Reynolds, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Right side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Stepping into the box, Adam Lind. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter, Adam Lind.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Michael Taylor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit back up the middle. Story scoops it up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3. Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Ready for another chance? Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bounce to first. There's one. On to first, a double play. Striding in once again, Trevor Story. A base hit in his first trip. In there for strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, number 2.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now here it comes. To first. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in, Trey Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu into shallow center. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box
Second
now,
baseman.
Daniel Murphy.
Daniel
He got on top of one and was a
Murphy.
ground out victim last time. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that in is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
Leading off
He'll
for
start things
Colorado.
out as we begin the
Catcher.
fifth. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Ready for another shot now, Charlie Blackmon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Murphy. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit means Carlos Gonzalez gets a chance to bat. Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Taylor looks up. Gone! Digging in and looking for more. Mark Reynolds. He doubled his last time through. Left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Hit to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, David Dahl. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Soft liner to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. In is Gerardo Parra. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Colorado,
from the stretch. Trevor Story stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Ready for another chance. Adam Lind comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Adam Lind.
Hit hard but foul. Lind awaits the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Taylor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Wieters.
Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Eaton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ground ball right side. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now, as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses for ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped up. Rendon coasts under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more. DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Lucroy is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
bench hitting for Colorado.
So they'll make a matchup.
20,
Ian Desmond will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. In there, a base hit. Here's Mark Reynolds, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton going back on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Digging in once again, David Dahl. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Number 28, third baseman
Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 5 runs, 12 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. This is in the air to left field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Trey Turner.
Swing and a shot back up the middle, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready once again, Bryce Harper. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit. Parra around second. He's heading for third. The relay. Throw won't get him. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball. But
notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. In now, Jonathan Lucroy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Story rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Ready now, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Now the relay home, And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. Here's Mark Reynolds. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. In to score, the runner from second. And not in time as the second run scores. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Adam Lind. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ryan Madsen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. In is Gerardo Parra, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 1 down. Digging in, Trevor Story. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Jonathan
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Michael Taylor. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 3.
In there, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired, and there's one away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Howie Kendrick will move into the on-deck circle.
The Nationals, number 4. Howie Kendrick.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
The center fielder,
In now is Adam Eaton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward center field. And he will make the catch, ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauls it in for the final out of the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home.